The response to Hurricane Helene has been unacceptable. It's horrific. It's disgusting. Make it make sense.
And the federal relief and assistance that we have been providing has included FEMA providing $750 for folks who need immediate needs being met, such as food, baby formula, and the like.
What you gonna do with $750 when you lost everything?
Do you have any words for the victims of this hurricane?
Yes, it's tragic. As a matter of fact, we're trying to get the exact number. My FEMA advisor is on the ground in Florida right now. There's a distinction between the numbers that FEMA's used and the ones that are used by the locals. So it really is amazing. You saw the photographs.
Right now, the body count is at 170. I expect that to triple. In the Biden administration, the best they could do is send out Kamala Harris to talk about $750.
Despite all the proactive things that the federal government did and its response, the sentiment, according to my colleagues on the ground from people, is that the federal government is not doing enough to help. Where are they? Where is the help? What is your message to those people?
I would say the following, that we are there and we will continue to be there, and we will reach the most difficult to access locations. We are relentless.
That $750 is the standard amount that FEMA gives out in disaster situations. The problem with it is, who says it has to be $750? Why is it not $3,000? When did you come up with an amount so low? 1982? So let me get this right. We got migrants that come to this country. We're able to house them. House them, plus give them EBT cards. But you mean disaster victims, they get less than $1,000? There are people that are defending Joe Biden right now. They're running to his aid. They don't want his name to be tarnished. They don't want him to get any blame because they don't want Trump to benefit. This ain't about Trump. This ain't about Joe Biden. This is about the people that are suffering right now. That's what you should be concerned about. You goofies are worried about the wrong stuff. We're talking about a massive hurricane, catastrophic, devastating. 6 states impacted, houses reduced to rubble. We're talking about popsicle sticks left. A sea of popsicle sticks that used to be homes. It's going to be months of digging out, months of this. And you are concerned about how Joe Biden looks? What else does this guy have to do? Now look, I understand that the House of Representatives controls the purse strings. I get it. And the House of Representatives has to allocate the money. And Joe Biden has made it clear he wants to send money. Here's the thing. Get on it, Joe. Get on it. What else does Joe Biden got to do? What is he doing? What's he sitting around doing? Eating popsicles? Picking out a new pair of Ray-Bans? What else does this guy got to do except every day do a press conference about what's going on in Helene? If we can spend or send $8.7 billion to Israel, that's additional. They just did this, what was it, last Thursday? Plus another $5.5 billion to Zelensky in Ukraine for war. What are we going to do about American citizens right now? Catching hell right now. And who was the dummy that decided from the FCC not to give Elon Musk Starlink the contract that would allow him to help the people be able to have internet access right now? We're talking about, look, I can only imagine the amount of people that right now are sitting there watching the last of the power on their smartphones, who cannot get a signal to make a phone call to alert authorities to where they are so they can be rescued. Can you imagine the sheer horror of being in that situation? And look, 2 things can happen. They could be in that situation and they could be devastated and lose their lives, or magically they could get a Wi-Fi signal that is there regardless of what carrier they're with. And it can pop up on their phones, and that could save their lives. I like the second scenario a lot better. I think I can sleep at night much better imagining this second scenario going on. Let's make that a reality. See, that's what you need to have your government focused on. Man, Joe Biden ain't your friend, he's your president. Ride him hard. Push him hard to do the right thing. We need to make some changes. We need to make sure that the government allocates more money for financial aid to citizens who have suffered a catastrophic disaster like Hurricane Helene, so this doesn't happen where we're stuck giving people a meager $750. Remember, guys, we're talking about a hurricane, a Category 4 that touched down in Florida that has impacted 6 states: Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia. What are we going to do about it? What are we doing about it? Okay, so Donald Trump, he put out a GoFundMe page, right? And you can say, who cares about that? That's just Donald Trump doing this for personal gain. Everything in politics is for political gain. Everything is for political gain. That's the game in election time. We don't care about why you do it. Just do it. Right now, Donald Trump's raised $4.5 million via GoFundMe. If you're sitting there wondering how you're going to get water, how you're going to get food, how you're going to get resources, whatever, you don't give a damn if somebody wants to get credit. You don't give a damn what someone's motives are. You're so busy being focused on the media narrative that tells you that Donald Trump don't care about people, that you're not pitching in on a GoFundMe to help people. Think about how crazy that is. You're more focused on what MSNBC told you about this guy than being focused on what this GoFundMe is doing to help these people. Right now, the casualty count is at 170. I expect that to triple. Children, women, men lost. Everything people worked for their entire lives. In the blink of an eye, gone. We need to be a part of the solution, not the symphony of crybabies worried about Joe Biden's feelings. Biden should be harassing the House of Representatives. He should be pounding his gavel, pounding the desk, making phone calls, cameras on. He would get all the publicity in the world. In fact, guys, that's why I want you to go to presidentialimpact.com. Go to presidentialimpact.com. Get my free ebook for situations just like this. You need to know a president has more power than you give them credit for. Hit the like button if this makes sense to you. Hit the like button if you're tired of the nonsense. Hit the like button if you got a problem with us sending $13 billion across our borders to foreign countries for wars right now, but we got $750 going to American citizens. If you got a problem with that, hit the like button and share this content, because that, my friends, is disgusting. There is no excuse. It's horrific what we do to each other. If you're American citizens and we can house undocumented people that came to this country because they're having a hard time, well, what the hell are we doing with American citizens that are here paying taxes that are having a hard time? What are we doing there? Don't tell me that we need to be sympathetic and empathetic to others when we don't give a damn about ourselves. We're more focused on the politics. Once again, $750 is chump change. They must have come up with that number in 1973. Let's update the number and let's get going. Joe Biden should be on TV now. Back when COVID hit, Cuomo was on TV every day. He was on TV every day talking about New York. Now, he wasn't that helpful in the long run. We now know he was responsible for a lot of deaths in the nursing homes. But the point is, he was making his presence known. Biden should be making his presence known. Every day, on the airwaves, every day, on cable, every day. He's the president of the United States. He has the largest bullhorn in the world. And what's he doing with it? eating Friendly's ice cream with sprinkles, picking out a new pair of Ray-Bans, and talking and breathing under his breath and pissed off at Trump. You're the president, get on it. And that's the attitude we need to have. They work for us, we don't work for them. Fix it. And if you can't fix it anyway. All right, I'm Tim Black. Subscribe to this channel. Hit like on this video and share it with somebody who shouldn't be stupid their whole lives. Pick up a shirt.